You're watching ABC7 News at 5:30.
Welcome back. 2 days before Thanksgiving, and many of you are either planning to travel or maybe expecting some out-of-town company.
In fact, AAA says this will be the busiest travel period in over a dozen years, with more than 48 million people hitting the roads and over 30 million people expected to fly. ABC7's Jackie Kelly tells us when you can expect to see the most traffic on both the roads and in the sky. Jackie?
Scott, Erica, AAA says that we can expect to see the roads get busy tomorrow and Thursday. But people at the SRQ airport tell me that air travel has been busy all week long. People are flying into the Suncoast from all over to celebrate Thanksgiving with loved ones.
It was quite crowded this morning hitting the airport. Lots of traffic coming in, lots of baggage going through.
A little bit packed and a little bit of turbulence in the air, but besides that, everything was fine.
In fact, AAA says that they're expecting more people to travel this Thanksgiving.
We're expecting travel to go up about 5%, auto travel about 5.1%, air travel about 4.9%, so a total of about 5% more than it was last year.
One reason more people will be hitting the roads is because of lower gas prices, which are down about 20 cents from last month.
Overall in the state, it's about $2.47 a gallon. Here in the Sarasota-Bradenton area, $2.39.
But AAA travel agent Sue Fitzgerald reminds people if they are going to be hitting the roads for a trip to remember to be well rested both before and after the Thanksgiving feast.
Remember that turkey can make you very tired. So if you're very tired, please don't get on the road.
Fitzgerald also reminds people that shoppers will be out at all hours of the night.
A lot of people are on the roads locally to go shopping. 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning. So please be very, very careful, especially around shopping malls.
Now, AAA says they'll be offering their tow-to-go services again this year, which allows people to get a free ride home along with their car towed to their house if they've been drinking. Reporting live in Sarasota, Jackie Kelly, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
All right, Jackie, thank you. And First Alert traffic troopers called to 2 separate early morning crashes in Charlotte County, one involving 3 semi-trucks. One person was killed in that crash. It happened around 5:30 this morning on County Road 74 in eastern Charlotte County. There was fog in the area at the time, and troopers say 3 semi-trucks were involved in this crash. One semi lost its load of soda cans, spilling thousands of those cans across the road. The area was closed for hours while troopers investigated and crews cleared up that scene.
Just 2 miles south of that accident on State Road 31, troopers are investigating another accident involving an overturned B truck. Troopers say a dump truck was trying to pass the B truck. The B truck had to swerve to avoid hitting the dump truck and then overturned. Bees started swarming the area and 1 person was injured at that accident. You can find more information on that crash as well as other First Alert traffic updates on our website. Just head over to mysuncoast.com. And now let's head on over to Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan with the First Alert weather forecast.
There's some changes today coming here. Bob?
Yeah, we can actually see the changes right here from the tower cam perspective. Our ABC7 tower cam pointed out over Sarasota Bay toward Longboat Key, and you'll see this long line of clouds here. This is known as a roll cloud. It's actually the leading edge of the cold front. I'll put the map into motion here, the graphic, and show you that. Look at that, just amazing looking shot there. We're getting pictures sent in. I'll show you those in just about 10 minutes from now. Skies are clearing behind it because some drier, cooler air is settling in. So the rain is over. We had some showers around, pretty heavy at times, and right now it's 74 degrees. We have a few clouds, and the dew point temperature continues to drop. That's the number we watch in terms of low temperatures. When this gets down in the 50s, we'll see a pretty chilly start to the morning on Wednesday. Winds are out of the north-northwest at 13. Now, just an hour ago before that roll cloud moved in, those winds were out of the southwest at 3 miles an hour. So that really gives you an indication that that was the leading edge of the cold front. And we had some prefrontal showers earlier and even a few lightning strikes with these cells as they made their way to the southeast. But now skies are clearing behind it as a result of the high pressure nosing in and that drier air also settling in. The high pressure actually moved this low pressure. Winds around it rotating around in a clockwise fashion, just pushing all that well to the south as this high pressure will continue to work its way slowly off to the east over the next couple of days. It's going to be close enough to us, though, that we'll see fair weather on Wednesday and on Thanksgiving Day. 2/10 of an inch in Inglewood. These are estimates. A half inch, though, in southwestern portions of Hardee County earlier this afternoon. But as I mentioned, the rain is over for now, but it'll be back over the weekend. We'll tell you about that coming up in a few minutes. Scott?
All right, Bob, thank you. The Republican-controlled Florida legislature now has 2 new leaders. Today, State Senator Bill Galvano was elected unanimously as new Senate president. Galvano is a Bradenton attorney who also previously served in the Florida House. State Representative Jose Oliva was chosen as the new House Speaker. Galvano and Oliva were the sponsors of the major gun and school safety bill that legislators passed in the aftermath of the school shooting in Parkland. The new law raised the minimum age to buy a gun in Florida to 21 years old. The legislature will hold its annual session beginning in March.
In Washington, first daughter and advisor to the president, Ivanka Trump, is under fire for using her personal email for government work. The Washington Post reports Ivanka sent hundreds of emails to White House aides, cabinet members, and her assistants discussing government business. Ivanka's legal team released a statement saying while transitioning into government, Ms. Trump sometimes used her private account, almost always for logistics and scheduling concerning her family. A former high-ranking Trump White House official called Ivanka's handling of her own email hypocritical.
Ivanka, if she was, interviewed about it, she'd have to say that it was a mistake. You can't do that in that position. But here's what I do know, and I was only in that position for a very short period of time. There had to be a reason why she was doing that.
Ivanka's defense team says she did not create a private server in her house or office. There was never classified information transmitted. The account was never transferred or housed at the Trump organization, and no emails were ever deleted.
There were a couple of lucky birds at the White House today, with President Trump continuing the tradition of pardoning a national Thanksgiving turkey. The president pardoning peas, a 39-pound turkey, and its alternate, carrots. They hatched on June 28th this year and will now live a long life away from the dinner table. The tradition of pardoning a turkey can be tracked back to President Lincoln, but it didn't catch on right away. The official presidential turkey pardon became the norm in 1989 when then President George H.W. Bush revived the tradition, and it's now a staple of the White House every holiday season.
And 'tis the season of giving. Hundreds of families in Sarasota and DeSoto counties are giving thanks to the All Faiths Food Bank for filling their stomachs and hearts this holiday.
Sorry, we got rained on, so they're a little wet.
A little rain never hurt anybody, which is why dozens of staff and volunteers with All Faiths Food Bank braved Tuesday's showers to give Thanksgiving dinners to community members in need at the Sarasota Fairgrounds.
All right, there you go. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is about food, but it's more than food. It's about sharing and comfort.
All Faiths handed out 7,000 turkeys and sides this week to families at the fairgrounds and through its partnering agencies.
How are you? 2 turkeys.
Making it the nonprofit's largest distribution to date.
I didn't know how I was going to afford to get it, so I have a house full of people and they need to eat, and I didn't know where else to go.
It helps our family incredibly, and we appreciate everything that is given to us.
Cars wrapped around the Sarasota Fairgrounds parking lot, backing all the way to Fruitville Road. All Faith CEO says the effort wouldn't be possible without funding from the Community Foundation of Sarasota and the efficient team of volunteers.
It's an absolutely humbling experience to know that the All Faiths Food Bank and its volunteers and everyone who supports the food bank is making this Thanksgiving possible for so many families in need.
You have a great Thanksgiving, okay?
Now, 2,000 turkeys were handed out today alone, and All Faiths distributed more than 10 million pounds of food last year, and they hope to beat that number by the end of 2018. So we'll see.
Yeah, well, it's kind of two-sided here. We love that we can help, but still it shows that there are families still in need who can't afford these meals. So,
exactly.
But as we said, the help is there for them.
They're doing good for the community.
Yeah. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, why a third of parents say they will not be vaccinating their children against the flu this year.
And a new warning about some dangerous toys that could potentially hurt your kids. Stay with us.
Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by Lux Art Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
Experience true automotive luxury at Sunset Maserati, Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
I was always worried and scared. Mom was in pain. She wasn't going to get any better, and all the trips to the ER were painful for all of us. Then we called Tidewell Hospice, and everything changed. Now she has care in our home when she needs it, surrounded by family. We know we don't have much time left with Mom, but we decided to make the best out of that time. Tidewell Hospice, it's more than you think.
Sarasota Oxygen and CPAP is the largest locally owned CPAP supply company in the area. Is it time to replace your old equipment? The staff at Sarasota Oxygen and CPAP can show you the most up-to-date CPAP equipment and supplies to meet your sleep apnea needs, including portable travel devices and the SoClean automatic CPAP sanitizer. We serve all of Southwest Florida, giving the highest quality of care with the finest CPAP equipment. Please visit our website, sarasotacpap.com.
Here's today's Job of the Day. ABC7 is seeking a news editor with a nonlinear editing background and experience with breaking news and live shots. Visit mysuncoast.com/job of the day to apply.
It's year-end clearance time at every Gettle location. Over 3,000 new vehicles, over 1,000 used vehicles on clearance right now at Gettle.com. And Gettle Pre-Owned Certified Plus means buying with peace of mind. Get credit help, fast cash for your car, and year-end clearance prices right now at a Gettle dealership near you. Gettle's got it. At Gettle.com.
My name is Blake. I received a heart transplant when I was 2 weeks old. I play defense for the Red Hot Tornadoes. Sometimes my heart starts pounding like faster and faster as I go. I know I have someone else's heart inside me. It makes me feel happy because someone was generous enough to give me a second chance to live.
This gift of life was made possible by an organ donor. Imagine what you could make possible. Sign up as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov.
Welcome back. Every year we're bombarded by the reasons you should or should not get the flu shot. And for parents, that decision can have even higher stakes. Reed Binnen explains why some may not want to have their children vaccinated.
With flu season upon us, parents are making the important decision about whether or not to vaccinate their kids. According to a poll released by C.S. Mott Children's Hospital, 34% of parents said they will not be vaccinating their children against flu this year. Of those polled, almost half said they typically follow the recommendations of their pediatrician. Another 21% said they don't remember their doctor mentioning anything about the vaccine. The top 3 reasons parents give for not vaccinating their children were: 1, they were concerned about possible side effects; 2, they don't think it works well; and 3, their child is healthy and doesn't need it. Last flu season, 179 children died, and hundreds more were hospitalized because of the illness. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 80% of the children who died had not been vaccinated. While doctors agree the vaccination isn't perfect, they still advise it as the best prevention against the influenza virus. For today's Health Minute, I'm Reed Binion.
Now your ABC7 First Alert weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan.
It happens along the Sun Coast, and our viewers snap it and send it right there to pics at mysuncoast.com. Ronnie getting this one. Ronnie Tobin, nice row cloud right there in Sarasota. A very ominous looking cloud, but it doesn't really do much. It's just a leading edge of the colder and drier air, and it kind of picks up, cools and condenses the atmosphere and kind of creates that row cloud as it moves to the south. And this from Dave Wimberly. Getting that nice shot. This one from Guy Spencer as well. It's happening all over the Sun Coast. Carl Gates also getting that elongated cloud, again associated with the air rolling out ahead of the actual cold front. Temperatures will start to fall and the dew points will also come down now that that front is passing our area. 83 now in Key West, 79 in Miami. So still warm and muggy down there, but look at these temperatures dropping already. 73 in Bradenton, 73 in Sarasota. So as that colder air slides southward, you'll see these temperatures all coming down tonight. And it'll be much cooler to start the day off on Wednesday than it was today. I don't expect to see any fog, at least not as widespread as we saw this morning, due to the fact that that drier air will be in place. Temperatures for lows will be about almost 10 degrees colder than it was this morning, into the low 60s to even some upper 50s in places like Mayaca City, also into Sebring and Wauchula at 69, low 60s right near the coast. Those winds will be brisk out of the north and northeast, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles an hour. Again, tomorrow, same story. That north wind will keep us cooler. Highs will be in the mid 70s to some upper 70s well inland. We had some rain around earlier. That rain has since moved on. Don't expect any more tonight. And as far as the snow goes, well, it's still occurring in Maine. As travel weather goes for Wednesday, which is the busiest travel day as far as air traffic goes for the holiday, it looks like it's going to be okay for most areas, although there is a storm over the northeast in New York and also in the northern New England states. Now for us, the clouds and showers are starting to thin out across the state as the energy moves off to the east now, and that front continues to get bumped down to the south of us. Now, as far as we're concerned, Futurecast not showing any rainfall around tonight. Tomorrow, it stays dry on Thursday. Thanksgiving looks to be really good. Some sunshine mixed with clouds on Thursday. You'll see a little bit of moisture returning and some cloudiness on Thursday, but not Wednesday. Wednesday, lots of sunshine around, a lot more than we saw today. I mentioned that snowstorm Wednesday. Here it is over the northeast. So most of the eastern third of the U.S. and 2/3 of the U.S. are going to be okay. More storms expected for the western United States. Some snow for skiers out there will be good for the central and northern Rockies. And then another rain, mainly storm, moves over the northeast on into Sunday and over the weekend. Currently, we have 74 degrees. Dew point continues to drop. The pressure at 30.05 inches. The high today managed to get to 81 degrees. 78 is our normal. This morning's low was really warm at 68. Our normal low, 59 degrees. We'll be closer to that number, 59, tomorrow morning. Well, look at this. This is Arctic air. 19 in Montreal now. Ottawa at 21 and 56 in Rapid City. It's a little bit warmer out west. Denver at 56 degrees and Dallas now at 58. Here's the forecast for boating tomorrow. Winds will be basically out of the northeast at 5 to 10 knots, picking up a little bit in pace throughout the late morning and early afternoon. Seas running 2 feet with a moderate chop on the bays and inland waters. The extended forecast is calling for 78 your high tomorrow, and then we'll see 76 on Thanksgiving Day. Sunshine, a few clouds around. Better chances for showers late on Saturday, continuing on into Sunday morning. Temperatures staying into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees, and then cooling down early next week. Erica?
Bob, thank you. Time now to check on your first alert traffic for the drive home. Right now, we're seeing a crash in the northbound lanes of I-75 just before the Fruitville Road exit. The left lane is blocked, causing some backups down to Clark Road.
The annual Trouble in Toyland report is out in time for the big holiday shopping season, and it warns some toys could potentially hurt your kids. One of the biggest concerns, slime products. 6 popular slime toys contain what the report deems dangerously high levels of boron, a non-metallic element used in detergents and rat poison. There's no rule in the U.S. about how much boron is allowed in products, but the U.S. Public Interest Research Group, which issued this report, says there should be an investigation to see if limits should be set in this country. Now, the report also says Hatchimals and LOL Surprise toys contain small parts that are marketed to children as young as 2 years old, and they can be a choking hazard.
Jan Singer has slipped out of her job as CEO of Victoria's Secret. The lingerie company is stuck in a sales slump as competition increases in the industry. The company announced the president of Tory Burch, John Mayhouse, will take over as CEO early next year. Victoria's Secret still has about 1,000 retail stores in the U.S., although many are in struggling malls. Last quarter, stores open for at least a year saw a 6% drop in sales.
Erica, listen to this story. You'll love it. Disney will be investing around $24 billion to supercharge its theme park division. Several resorts will get Frozen and Marvel rides, and a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge park is headed to Walt Disney World in Orlando next year. In the new Star Wars hotel, guests will get to experience sleeping aboard a luxury Star Wars starship. In place of windows, there will be screens projecting a view of space as the ship travels through the galaxy. The company has also ordered 3 new cruise ships and is buying 746 acres on a Bahamian island to build a second Caribbean port.
Where can I sign up for the cruise?
Yeah.
Good news, travelers. For spring break, United Airlines is offering nonstop service from Sarasota-Bradenton International Airport to Denver, Colorado. The service will be offered on Saturdays only from March 9th to March 30th. The plane will hold 150 passengers. Tickets are now available for sale. And that's awesome news. We have so many flights now out of Sarasota-Bradenton International Airport. So many destinations for us.
So a spring break trip to skiing in Colorado.
Or they can come here and enjoy the sun.
Yeah, that too.
Either way.
Stay with us. Entertainment news is coming up next.
Rugs as Art, Sarasota's only area rug superstore.
Get more for your money during the Subaru Share the Love event at Sunset Subaru. Subaru vehicles hold their value better than any other brand for 2018, according to ALG. And Subaru is Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand for 4 years running. The Subaru Outback is an IIHS top safety pick for 10 years running. Lease a new Subaru Outback today for just $275 a month, or get 0% financing with 0 down. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
It's a brand given life by craftsmen with seductive Italian styling. The Alfa Romeo Giulia, Stelvio.
Get yours at Sunset Maserati, Alfa Romeo of Sarasota.
Year-end clearance time at every Gettle location. Over 3,000 new vehicles, over 1,000 used vehicles on clearance right now at Gettle.com. And Gettle Pre-Owned Certified Plus means buying with peace of mind. Get credit help, fast cash for your car, and year-end clearance prices right now at a Gettle dealership near you. Gettle's got it. At Gettle.com.
Here's today's Job of the Day. ABC7 is seeking a reporter/anchor with at least 3 years reporting and anchoring experience. Producing background a plus. Visit mysuncoast.com/job of the day to apply.
More legal trouble for Stormy Daniels' attorney, Michael Avenatti, who's been taking on President Trump.
A Los Angeles-based actress has been granted a domestic violence restraining order against him. ABC's Natalie Brunell has the latest developments.
What happened? What happened, Michael?
High-profile attorney Michael Avenatti hit with a restraining order just 1 week after being arrested by the LAPD on a felony domestic violence charge. Court documents revealing the woman who obtained the temporary order is LA actress Morelli Minuti, whose credits include a small role on Ocean's 8. Minuti claims she and Avenatti dated for a little more than a year and were living together until an alleged incident on November 13, 2018. In the court filing, Minuti alleges the pair got into a fight about money and that Avenatti reportedly swore at her, hit her forcefully in the face with pillows, and became threatening. She goes on to claim Avenatti tried to drag her out of their apartment, and after she eventually left, she noticed bruising on her body and called police. Avenatti refused to comment outside a series of tweets denying the allegations of domestic violence, saying, quote, "Any claim to the contrary is completely bogus and fabricated. I am a target and I will be exonerated." Another tweet suggesting he has video evidence that will clear his name. Last week after his arrest, Avenatti made similar statements.
I have never struck a woman. I never will strike a woman.
No, I'm going to be fully exonerated though.
ABC News has reached out to Minuti, but she has not commented. Avenatti is set to appear in court next month. Natalie Brunel, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Amazon delivers Aquaman. A promotion from the retail giant and Warner Brothers allows Amazon Prime members to buy tickets for an Aquaman screening on December 15th, nearly a week before the aquatic superhero hits theaters. As another corporate giant says, membership has its privileges.
Bobby and Sharna.
Dancing with the Stars Season 27 has come to an end, and radio personality Bobby Bones and his partner Sharna Burgess taking home the coveted Mirror Ball Trophy. A little bit of a surprise. The couple had the lowest judges' scores by far of the Final Four and actually hovered near the bottom of the judges' leaderboard almost all season. But viewers clearly didn't care, voting in droves to see their favorites take home the trophy.
This wasn't a joke to me, and they hung with us, Sharna's fans, my people. They hung with us, and they let us actually get better, and they kept us in it. And then the last couple of weeks, we really felt like a dancing team.
We got here because we just did us every single week and tried to be the best that we could be and to represent everybody else, and that landed us a Mirror Ball.
Milo Manheim and Whitney Carson danced their way to second place. We don't know officially if Dancing with the Stars will return for season 28. I imagine it will. But Dancing's live tour will kick off December 15th in South Carolina. They came to the Van Wezel earlier this year.
I remember that, and you guys
I got
went,
to see it,
right?
And they were awesome.
And your daughter got to meet some of the stars,
we
right?
hung around afterward, and they were all great, came out, took photos, signed autographs.
That's awesome. So you got more of a personal interaction than just seeing them on the screen. That's really cool.
They're really talented, though.
Awesome.
We'll be right back. Thanks. More news.